So today I want to teach you a new method of subtraction that is different than what we are used to. Normally, if we have, for example, 1000 from where we are supposed to subtract 999, what we do, we begin from the rightmost digit, which is 0, that corresponds with 9, and we subtract 9 from 0, which is impossible. So we borrow 1 from the next digit, which is 0, impossible also. Then we go to the next one, which is 0, and finally we come to 1. We borrow 1 from 1, and 0 remains. Then this one becomes 10. We borrow 1, it becomes 9. This one becomes 10. We borrow 1, it becomes 9 also. This one becomes 10. And 10 minus 9 we get is 1. 9 minus 9, 0. 9 minus 9, 0. And this one we were left with 0. So 0 minus 0, you get 0. And your new answer becomes 0, 0, 1, which is equals to 1. Now this method is tiring, and especially when you have to borrow from a number with so many zeros. You keep borrowing until you get a non-zero number. So my new method, which I want to teach you, is a bit simpler. If you use the same example, that is 1000, you subtract 999. So what you get, in this formula, there is something we are going to assume, that any number can be subtracted from any number. So in this case, we have 0 minus 9. We don't say it is impossible. We go ahead and subtract, and we get minus 9. Then we get 0 minus 9, again another minus 9. 0 minus 9, another minus 9. And then 1 minus 0, we get it is 1. Then we go to the final step, where for every negative number beginning from the right, we will subtract it from 10. Then we deduct 1 from the next number. In this case, we have our rightmost number is minus 9, so we are going to subtract it from 10. So 10 minus 9, we get is 1. And because it was a negative, we will have to deduct 1 from the next one, which is 9, minus 9. So minus 9 minus 1 becomes minus 10. And then 10 minus 10 is 0. This was a negative, so we go to the next one. We deduct 1. Minus 9 minus 1 becomes minus 10. Then 10 minus 10 is 0. We go to the next one. Our previous number was a negative, so we deduct 1 from 1. We get it is 0. Beautiful. Now our new answer becomes 0, 0, 0, 1, which is equals to 1. Now we can take another example, like example 2. We take a number like 34,361. We subtract 23,958. So we begin from the rightmost digit, which is 1. We subtract 8, we will get -7. Then 6 minus 5 is 1. 3 minus 9 becomes -6. Then 4 minus 3 is 1. Then 3 minus 2 is 1. Then we go to our last step, where we begin from the rightmost digit, and for every negative number we will have to subtract it from 10, and then we deduct 1 to the next digit. So our rightmost number is -7. We deduct it from 10, so 10 minus 7 becomes 3. Then this is 1, and our previous number was a negative. So if we subtract 1 from 1, we get 0. Then this one is -6. We'll have to subtract it from 10. We will get 4. And then we go to our next digit, which is 1, and our previous was a -6. So we'll have to deduct 1 from 1. So we get 0. And then we go to the last one, which is 1. It's just 1. So our answer becomes 10,403. And that is the answer. So this method is simpler and it is not complicated. Thank you.